Hey, crispy boy. My my boy. My main boy. Crispy boy. Your boy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I know I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six lately, but what can you do? It's like one of my favorite games, and I'm just kind of playing very casually lately. Um, yeah, let's go with Sledge. I don't play. Sledge was my main in this game for a long time. Don't really play as Sledge as often. Hey, what's up? Yo, what up, bitch? Oh shit, it's Growlix. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's the Trash Panda himself. Holy shit. Is that a fucking Growlix? How's it going? What's up with you and Adam? Long story. Um I don't know. I'm sure. Oh shit. um ugh. As much as I'd love to just kind of like talk about it, I kind of don't. Not like I'm trying to avoid the subject. It's just like it sucks. We're no longer working together. We may no
Locate the
longer be
biohazard
friends.
container.
If you want context to that, just go read the Adam Plays Twitter as well as mine. Like the last week, I think. It's certainly been a few days.
Well done. Biohazard container located. Insertion in 10 seconds.
Ah,
Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to biohazard container location.
okay. Daddy. Um, wait, shit is going down? Oh my god, that's horrible. Yeah, that happened like about a week ago, so it's like I'm not over it. I feel like shit. Um,
Swapping mags!
Hostile activity neutralizing threat.
oh, sorry. I was shooting my own teammate.
Biohazard container.
Reloading! Cover me!
Huh.
Resume securing the container. Securing the container.
Oh, fuck.
Last operator standing.
Fuck. Get in there.
One friendly operator remaining.
Ah, fuck. Sorry. Also, Grolix, if you want to get my attention, sorry, I mostly only read comments that say at Merc Plays or something. It's like, it's my own mental filter, so I'm usually not going to, like, read the comments that aren't. Too long didn't read. Adam and Mark are no longer BFFs. Yes, basically. He fired me, and I was kind of, like, it was kind of mutual, though, but, like, there was a whole lot of lack of communication between the two of us. Like, um, like I was feeling incredibly jaded working at the job, but I would never said any of that because I was worried about upsetting my friend. It's hard to separate, your friend from your boss sometimes, and just can't work together. We might not be friends anymore either. Probably won't be. So sucks. You're a bitch, lol. Hi Mark, please love me. Hey Mark, how you been, man? Shitty, but I mean, I'm getting better at least. Like, I just got to be okay for my brother's wedding, you know? I'm more worried about mentally being just kind of fucked up when I go to his wedding, when I'm supposed to be like the best man and the filmmaker or a film videographer. Yeah. Did you catch? Did anything catch your attention at E3? Yeah, a few things, but I wasn't watching for that because all that drama shit was going down. I was more concerned about like my own personal future. Um, man, this guy's gotta make a move. I don't know. I'd say a lot of the shit by Sony. No, behind you, behind you. Yeah, you're dead.
Four eliminated all friendlies.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of the shit that Sony released, probably because I'm a Sony fag, and that's the only reason. What do you think of The Road? It's a good movie. Better novel, though. You are a fake gamer girl. Stop. On a scale of 1 to suicide is painless, how do you feel? How are you doing today? I actually kind of feel like shit. Yesterday I was kind of starting to feel better. Oh man, I had the longest, nicest heart-to-heart with my uncle. Like, the only family I have in this entire city is my uncle. And I mean, like, fuck therapy, man. I just need to talk to my uncle if I need to talk to somebody. Like, he's a teacher, or at least he was, and he's incredibly smart, and we were having the most adult conversation, and like, I don't know, it's just it's great. Like, yeah, we're both adults, but I mean, sometimes you just don't say certain shit to family, but I mean, I was kind of like very open and honest about everything.
Secure the room.
And he was certainly concerned about me, but
Biohazard container.
he was like, I don't know, he just offered up such amazing wisdom, and that's kind of what I needed right now. Like, I need not a lot of people to say that, hey, you're a good guy, Mark. It's not about that. I just need to know who my friends are, I guess you could say. Like, that might sound bad, but like, I think you know what I mean.
Ready.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay.
5 seconds to insertion.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Yes, please,
Protect
please,
the
please.
biohazard container at all costs.
Wall reinforced! Device positioned. Deploying heartbeat sensor.
Fuck, I wish I could bash this open, but I can't.
Scanning.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Should be safe for the most part, apart from like here.
Commence further action. Biohazard container securing paused. Take out the hostage. They've ceased attempting to secure the container.
Fuck. I really fucked up.
Op 4 is securing the container.
What does my uncle teach? It's hard to say, and I don't really know the subject very well. Like, I do, but I don't know how to say it.
One friendly remaining.
Okay.
Op 4 secured the biohazard
When are you going to change your Twitter bio? I did already. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch. I definitely changed it like a day after, but yeah. Unless that's just a fucking meme. You could have it all. My entire dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. Oh, Rogue. Oh, Rogue One. Rogue for hire. Hey, Mark. I hope you're doing fine today. Sending good vibes your way. Thank you very much. Calgary in the sheets. You're always showing up. I'm gonna play as a Canadian cuck. Glad you got in touch with your uncle. I know you've been wanting to do that for a long time. See, that's another nice thing about this. Is like, I feel like I have a lot of freedom, and I have a lot of free time to kind of like connect with people, and that's kind of nice. It's like what I've needed for a long time is just to kind of like reconnect with some people and see people that I've otherwise kind of brushed off because there was work and there was priorities and stuff like that. It's not that I don't want any sort of amount of work or priorities in my life or responsibility. It's not about that. I can't wait to take on new projects and get a job again.
biohazard container has
It's not about that. It's just I think I hate feeling kind of. I felt well for one. I felt trapped, but I think I absolutely resent the idea of feeling like I'm sometimes more than I'm capable of doing. Like I definitely exerted myself a lot. It's true that I probably never had to put that much effort into the videos I was making, but who wants to live with doing everything half-assed, you know? Editing for the channel was not just about funny memes and shit, and it was about self-fulfillment. Like, I wanted to get as much out of it as all the people watching were getting out of it. And I think that's only fair. But when your boss is literally telling you to cut down on the amount of work that you're putting out, or not the amount of work, sorry, he wants you to up the work, but down the quality. More quantity, less quality. And something that just doesn't sit right with you. I'm getting like fucking notification after notification.
Secure the biohazard.
Nice. Oh my god, I can't believe we won.
Op 4 eliminated.
Workers for suckers. Neat for life, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Did you comment that on that new video? You could have it all, my empire in dirt. Yeah, let's play Smoke. I'm playing as all the typical people I play. Did you see the editing saw stream? Adam was really very respectful on it, which was good. Oh, really good. Oh man, thank you. Thank you for selling me that. That actually makes me feel so much better. It's just like at the end of the day, like Adam has every right to say anything about me. Like it's all pretty justified as long as it isn't like a lie. But he hasn't lied. He hasn't misconstrued really anything. There was one thing that he said that sounded like he was framing it a different way, and that didn't sit well with me. But I called him out on it, and he seemed to kind of recognize. There's one thing that he said,
5 seconds.
like completely understandable. But like, I just want to be done with the fighting.
Failed to find the biohazard container.
Like, I don't know. I completely fucking repel. I completely repel the like idea of just like fighting with somebody. Is this the Five Nights at Freddy's music? Or no, that Emily wants to play. That's it. That fucking piece of shit.
You will be detected if you remain in this area.
He didn't touch on the subject much, but he corrected a few people on the situation. And that was about it. Hey, that's actually really nice. I just want this to be as like adult and respectful as possible. And like Adam really is a smart, respectful guy. Like, I like as much as he says that like I've betrayed him and I've wronged him, he's being
1 op 4 remaining.
incredibly nice, and that's more than I probably even deserve. And he has every right to kind of like call me out on everything. I feel like he has for the most part. Maybe I've missed something. Like he seems like he's kind of like said everything about me, and it's okay.
Heartbeat sensor activated.
Do you think there are any hard feelings? Sorry. Do you think there?
Last operator standing.
Oh fuck.
Op 4 has spotted the biohazard container.
Oh. I'm gonna do this. Oh my god, the FNAF theme and fucking Jesus.
They've ceased attempt to stop the hostiles from securing the container. They've ceased attempting to secure the container.
Oh shit.
Protect the biohazard container.
Oh. No, what you?
Op 4 is
Fuck, I couldn't MLG it. Shit.
all friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
I went to go pick up my fucking, my C4, and I fucking tried putting up a barrier instead. TJ honestly isn't that bad. Oh wow, she's the only one left. Of course she gets MVP. Sorry, the Amazing Atheist seems like I'm sorry, like, and I hate to, I don't know anything about him on a personal level. Like, I've never experienced anything bad with him. My relationship is like, I used to watch his shit, and then I just stopped because I don't know, I either didn't like his personality or the way they talked to his fans, or just something about it just didn't feel good anymore, and I kind of moved on. But like, I've heard just too many stories that kind of like that really paint TJ in a color that is just like bad as a person. And like, when you don't even really watch or like their content anymore, and all you're left is just kind of the man. Like, I did this with like Spoonie. I kind of stopped watching his shit after a while because it's just, I kind of grew out of it. But I still had this like admiration for what he had done for my youth and like early YouTube and that guy with the glasses and whatnot when I actually did watch that stuff. But then when all you're left with is the person, and all you see and all you hear is nothing but bad things, you're just left to assume, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I know that assumption makes an ass out of me, but I know it's ass out of you and me, but I don't know. There's too many corroborating stories to like shit he's done, and I just can't respect that. Like, you know, despite like everything like Zaptai has ever done, if anybody knows about like the situation with Zaptai, won't get into it, but like, if you do, you do. I can still objectively watch his content and not bring any of my personal gripes or personal feelings into the mix. If Zaptai starts making videos again, I'll be incredibly happy and I'll keep supporting him. Hell, he was supporting us via Patreon, and he still is, technically. Although I say us, but like, obviously I'm not working anymore, but he's supporting Adam Plays, which is nice. He's paying my month's bills. So, you know, like, how much can I really hate the guy on a personal level? Like, even though he's paying me, it's like, I wasn't directly involved with the situation. I don't agree with what he did, but I can't hate him. I can't, because I'm so far detached from the situation. Even if he did things that upset people that I like and people that I even consider friends, everything was at like a friend. It was a friend of a friend kind of situation, and I can still watch his content and I can still respect him as an artist and a content creator, but I try my best. Like, I'm human. Like, there'll be times where like my judgment is completely shadowed by how I personally feel. Like, I couldn't bring myself to watch the newest Synecdoche, New York video because I thought it would make me too depressed. But eventually I will watch it, and eventually I guarantee I'll love it, just like any of the other episodes and any of the other content. I couldn't even watch the newest Saw video that Adam posted, and like, honestly, like, Adam is a fucking powerhouse. Like, how, like, I know shit went down kind of very weirdly and very rushed, but like, you have to applaud the amount of dedication that this guy has. That, like, yeah, we had a falling out, but like, he was there the next day picking up the pieces and managing two channels at once. He got Synecdoche, New York. He edited from beginning to end a brand new episode of Adam Plays, where I wasn't capable of doing that. Like, Adam is a fucking powerhouse when it comes to work ethic. I'm literally baffled by the shit that this guy can do. I'll always respect him. I'll always consider him a friend deep down. But in the end, you know, I may have to go away and leave him be, and we may never be friends again after this. But it's I'm coming to terms with that. The last couple of days have been like a lot of growth with myself. I let him down. I let the fans down. It just sucks. Like, I guess you could say it was for selfish reasons, but half the reason I was beating myself up for, and half the reason why I dragged this out so long without saying that I needed a break or that I needed to quit or like do something else, I made attempts to do other things and preoccupy myself and sort of keep Adam Plays at arm's length so I could come back and still love it. It felt like a dying marriage, you know? Like, I still love Adam and I still love Adam Plays and I still want to work for the channel in some sense. But it was strained. The relationship was strained, not just between me and Adam, but me and the channel. And that's really unfortunate. It's like anybody could play the blame game and stuff like that, but I think realistically and very maturely, me and Adam both made mistakes, but I think our biggest mistake was that we didn't communicate with each other, and that is completely mutual. I think I definitely screwed up more. I think I did more things wrong than Adam. Adam's like only crime was that he put me in a position that he thought I could work in, but normally, like, I think the whole moving in and living with a boss who's also your best friend creates a weird situation. And maybe he was aware of that, but maybe he thought that I could handle that. In fact, a lot of the things that quote-unquote Adam did wrong is maybe he had too much confidence in me, or maybe he thought... And that's a legitimate criticism, but, you know, that's not so bad. to just have... To not see that... To not know someone's worth, to not know how much they can handle and take upon their shoulders, is a pretty mute crime.
One friendly remaining.
In comparison to, missing due dates, becoming jaded, becoming disinterested, becoming unfocused, distracted, feeling disingenuous about the work I was outputting, stuff like that. I think it was everything that I was being held obligated to started to get to me as well. And I felt like there was some part of Adam Plays that was sort of trapping me. This Adam Plays isn't the thing that I want to do with the rest of my life. It's not. This team like seems like shit. I feel like we're gonna lose. Sorry. Adam Plays isn't ultimately the end goal, obviously. Like I knew I would leave eventually at some point, and I told Adam that from the very beginning. That one day I will be handing in my papers, and I told him it's like this isn't a permanent thing. Like just don't be surprised. But yet I couldn't even keep to that standard because when things got so bad and all I wanted to do was quit, and I felt completely trapped day in day out editing and constantly intentionally distracting myself just to feel like there was some modicum of a break from the workload. It just, I don't know. I created everything wrong with what I did myself, and I really am truly the one to blame. And people have said like not to blame yourself so much, but I mean if we're gonna talk the level of which the blame should be placed and to what extent, like to the level of which and the amount of which either of us did something wrong, it's definitely on me. But it takes two to tango. That's what I'm saying.
Proceed to the biohazard container and secure it.
Oh, really? He didn't edit that? Oh, okay. So I know that he's already kind of got somebody hired editing wise, but I didn't know they were working like immediately. So hey, if anything, kudos to Adam and like, you know, whipping together a new editor that quickly. You know what's so stupid? And you know, I just should have said this. I think there was talk of getting a second editor for the channel. But the thing that stopped Adam from getting a second editor, one that he said, and then one I believe as well, which is also another answer. Well, first off, I think he was because I made complaints in the past about money. But that was more or less coupled with the fact that yeah, just lobbed grenades in. Sorry, what was I gonna say? Now I'm trying to remember. So with hiring a second person, for one, Adam was pretty. He liked my editing. He liked it a lot, and he was kind of like, you know, he locked it down with me and stuff. And in the past, around Christmas, I'd make complaints about the amount of money that I was making, and it wasn't so much. I felt like it wasn't so much that I felt like I needed like a raise. I think it was more about I was breaking even every month, which was nice. It's nice to be secure. You know, if I owed each month, that would have sucked. It was less about that, and I felt like, well, I want to do more things than Adam Plays. Like, I want to finally get the camera of my dreams. I want to become a cinematographer, and I want to pursue something else on the side, you know, and do that. So I didn't have enough money to kind of keep buying camera equipment, which is what I've been doing for years now. Slowly building more camera equipment to finally kind of like start a video making career. And I was mostly upset about that because I felt like Adam Plays was getting in the way of like my wants and my dreams and stuff. That as fun as it is and as amazing as it is to edit for Adam Plays, I thought it was like getting in the way. What? Stop. Jesus, what the fuck are they doing? So he probably felt that when it came to hiring somebody else, splitting the wage, which is only fair, would be a huge detriment to me. But I just wish that I had said something. I wish that I had come clean and like we kind of workshopped this a little bit better. It was like talked more about this, but I would have been fine giving up half of the Patreon money and the ad revenue, splitting it right down the middle for somebody else just to let up the workload. Because it was becoming too much. And it was... There's so many things that I just wanted to say but couldn't to Adam, and that really sucks. Also, Adam sort of liked my style.
Op 4 has spotted the biohazard container. One friendly remaining. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Biohazard container securing paused. Take out the hostiles.
I hate this bitch. Oh, I couldn't get him.
Failed.
Also, Adam really liked my style. He saw no reason to bring somebody on, because that means, like, expanding your circle and expanding your, like, what you expect out of people, and it might make the job actually more difficult having 2 people on. But it really would have helped the workload and stuff like that. But there's just... It sucks talking about this, because it's like, it's all way too little too late. And, I'm sure Adam might have actually been pretty willing to do that, so long as I maybe spoken up about it or said something. I think a lot of the problems that ended up happening was because I was unwilling to say things to Adam, because it was hard for me separating him from a boss and a friend and knowing who I was talking to at any given moment. Adam didn't, like, you know, Adam would turn on, like, boss mode and stuff like that and, like, talk to me like he would an employee, which makes sense, but he would only do it when he had laid the foot down, like, I'm not working or I'm not outputting correctly or on time. Like, he's a good boss. If I had only one complaint, is that I definitely made suggestions that he didn't actually enact or take into consideration past, like, just being opinion. But I mean, like, that's just peanuts, you know? It's not really like a complaint. I definitely wanted the channel to become more about the one and done videos. Are you still going to be on the streams? Probably not. I'm sorry. That's really dependent on whether or not we're friends, and for the time being, it seems like we're not friends anymore. Like, someday that might change. Someday maybe Adam, like, will want to consider me his friend. Although I don't think it would ever be the same again. I don't think he would trust me 100% anymore, which sucks. But that's what happens. You can't buy back trust. You can't even earn it back, really. And that's okay. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. It's something I'm trying to be okay with, the idea of. Like, I really love Adam as a friend, and I think I would have sacrificed everything. The money, the spotlight and the attention, the recognition, even some of the validation that came with the job, just so we would be cool again. If I could rewind the clock, there's a lot of things I would have changed.
You need to protect the hostage.
But if there's a way of rewinding the clock and telling Adam, it's like, hey, I'm Max Caulfield. I can rewind the clock, dude. I went into that Polaroid picture of us, and... Oh, fuck you. I would say a lot of shit that I didn't, and I would just tell him outright that... Sorry, what am I trying to say? I would tell him outright that, certain things will happen, and then I need to kind of make a choice, and that's the choice to be your friend and not your employee. I would respectively decline working for Adam Plays or something. Although, I would never want to take back the amount of time that I spent on the channel. Like, I've had a fucking blast working for Adam Plays, and I think in the end, it actually became less about... I didn't want to set up or upset anybody, but I think in the end, the driving force of what was really keeping me going was like the fans. Like, it was the people that would send me shit and say, man, you've really brightened up my day. You've Fuck. Sorry. It started to become like the only way I could really edit properly was when I was live streaming it, because I loved performing for an audience, and that's all I ever kind of want to do is like perform and
Detonating.
make people happy and stuff.
Incoming. Sensor activated.
Fuck.
Reload.
Sensor deployed.
One op 4 remaining.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Fuck. This isn't good. MLG. Ugh. Get so nervous in this game. This is the real fucking horror game. And the horror is the letting people down. Hey, my worst nightmare. Come to life. Yeah, again, I just I think I've learned more under working with Adam and under him teaching me things than I think any classroom setting would have ever provided. Oh, nice.
Op
Wow.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Oh yeah, actually Chris private messaged me and he said that like, hey, we're still cool, you know, and everything, and like no bad blood between you, me, or Adam and stuff, which is really nice of him. Like you know what, and I'll say this, and even if like say this happens, because it's one thing to kind of like say, hey, there's no bad blood, and then all of a sudden that person doesn't talk to you ever again, which happens very often. I'm kind of saying this preemptively in case that does. If that does happen, I won't say anything about it publicly because I don't want to make it about that. But if it ends up that like Chris Ray Gun knows Adam way better, and there's a chance that Chris and anybody, this isn't really just about Chris at all. It's might see this as like weird. It's like I don't know. I feel uncomfortable working with a guy like this, knowing that he kind of screwed over Adam, and that's perfectly okay, and I agree. And then like, so I'll never feel hurt if I never work or collab with any of the people that I knew Adam through mutually. That's okay, because as a fucking child of divorce, I never want people to choose, because
Insertion in 10 seconds.
I had to choose growing up when mom and dad
5
broke
seconds
up,
to insertion.
and it's just like, it's not fair.
Hostage
You know?
location is unknown. Operation is still a go.
Especially when you choose and then all of a sudden your parent tells you, oh, that was the wrong answer. Actually, this is how it's going to go. You realize that your input doesn't matter and who you want to actually stay with, which is already a hard enough decision as is. But then say, oh, the hardest decision of your life? Well, it's take your choice away. So nobody should ever have to do that. I think people should just hang out with who they're comfortable with.
Hostage in sight.
Did we lose?
Scanning.
Oh shit, okay. I thought we killed the hostage because let me start actually reading some comments now that I'm dead. Even though you guys had your issues, I still think that Adam didn't handle his response well. No, me neither, but you gotta keep in mind that he's under a lot of mental strain and pressure, and that, like, he is indeed going through a lot right now. Despite the fact that, like, I've kind of lost a friend, I've lost a lot of people's respect, I've lost my channel and my job, and I could be losing the place where I live. Most likely I am. Adam's still going through way worse right now. Like, he's got some seriously heavy shit to deal with, and I'm just like, I'm not even like the half of it. I can completely forgive and forget about shit like that. It's like, yes, the situation was handled pretty poorly, but I don't blame him. I don't blame him for, like, having to do something. Think about it like this. Think of all the things that he had to keep bottled up for so long, and he felt like he was constantly making excuses for me. Nobody should ever keep like, with everything he was dealing with, it was almost unfair for him to kind of keep quiet about everything in his life. For at least his sanity's sake, if there's one last thing that I can say as his friend, that it's okay that he vented that shit. It's okay that he spilled all that shit online. Like, I forgive him. That comes straight from the horse's mouth, no pun intended. But, like, so don't hold that against him. You just heard it from me, myself. I'm saying that don't hold that against Adam too much. Like, yes, I can still criticize it. I can still go, like, that wasn't good. That was kind of a shitty thing to do. But his reasoning and, like, his mental state right now perfectly makes sense for why he did.
You need to keep the hostage secure. Fortify
Like,
the room.
I don't see Adam as a vindictive person at all. Like, like he could be very capable of, but I think it's only when he feels like somebody has incredibly wronged him. But the thing is, it's like Adam, at his core, is a very nice person. Like, he doesn't like conflict. He's more about conflict resolution, or resolution in general. He's about he's about resolving problems and nipping them in the butt when they rear their ugly head, not
5 seconds left.
not, you know, leaving things to settle and stuff like that. I think he seems like he's been in enough situations in his life where things were unsaid and situations got fucked up. Lo and behold, that's exactly what I did. Hey! How is he not dead?
Surveying for hostiles.
Be advised, Op 4 has visual on the hostage.
Nest of beauties in position.
Fuck. Hi, Mark. Good to see you stream. How are you? Good. Not bad. Shit. Oh, fuck.
You have entered the controlled area. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Oh,
Last
what?
operator standing.
Why did my own recruit fucking shoot me? That is my guy, isn't it? What the fuck? Or is it not? No, yeah, that's my own fucking teammate. What an idiot. Hi, sorry I missed the last stream you had. Hope you feel better than a few streams ago. Yeah, I do. Very much so. Thank you. Have you been watching the new Twin Peaks return? No, I haven't, but I probably will eventually. Hi, Mark. Good to see your stream. How are you?
One friendly remaining.
Doing better. Doing better. Thoughts, opinions on mice versus rats? Rats are smart. Mice are dumbos. They're like little fucking idiot babies. Like dumbass baby brains. Rats are smart. What's the most fucked up nightmare you've ever had? Oh man,
Down to 15 seconds.
that's a story. God damn it.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Maybe if my teammate didn't look me right in the fucking eyes and shoot me, we would have won. What a fucking idiot. Oh, hey, Crispy Boy, thanks for the bits. I got some bits from ads. Here you go. Oh shit, thank you very much. You got bits from AIDS? You should play the rat game I sent you. Oh my god, yeah, I definitely will. Rat Simulator. Looks really good. Is the giant rat that makes all the... Oh. Mark's the giant rat that makes all the rules. Oh man. Is Germa done doing Let's Plays? Or... Because I haven't seen anything from his channel in a long time. Like, he might be done, but he kind of said he was going to move on to do bigger and better things and stuff, but I haven't really seen a lot of, like, traffic and whatnot. And that's okay. Like, I realize a lot of the videos he makes takes time, and he's planning something really big right now. You know, I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed that he doesn't pull a fucking Spoonie. Highly doubt that. He seems like a kind of cool guy.
Hostage located. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to go. Hostage found.
Okay. Oh yeah, you never said your fucked up story, nightmare story. So, god damn it, it's so twisted though, and it's kind of long. So there's this house, and I by the way, I actually used to think ghosts were real and stuff. I'm far more skeptical at this point. Like, even back then I thought that was kind of like too fantastical and shit like that. Oh shit! No 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 no!
Reloading.
Top 4 last stop standing.
Hostage secure.
Initiate extraction.
Oh my god! I can't believe it won. So,
Successful.
It's weird. I panicked and I kind of thought I was in a not a hostage extraction game, but like the one where you just take a point. So my fucked up nightmare. So I used to think that like ghosts were real and shit like that, and I used to think that this particular house, which was my mom's boyfriend at the time's house, was haunted. I used to see like a haunted old lady, a ghostly ghoul. Used to see like this haunted lady, and I used to see shit. I mean, like, but it was like all of it can kind of be explained. It wasn't like I didn't see anything like definitive or anything like specific. It was like shadows out of the corner of your eye and weird feelings that you just kind of got when you walked into a room and shit. You just kind of like all can be explained away. It's
Fortify the room.
you know, I won't tell you that I was sensing a dark energy. A dark energy. It's not about that. It's like I don't know. So anyways, believed in ghosts. Bullshit. I used to think this house was haunted, so it always kind of creeped me out. I used to always think that there was this like old lady ghost in the fucking house and stuff watching me. And I had a nightmare one time, and it was completely black and white, the dream,
Down to 10
which is really unusual. I never usually have one of those trippy black and white dreams. And in the dream, I was in that house, and there's this long hallway in the house, that like a really long stretch of a hallway that led to the end of it, which was a bathroom. And the other end of the stretch of the hallway was the kitchen. I remember being in the kitchen and walking down this long hallway, and it started to feel longer and longer as I walked down it. The kitchen itself, or the hallway itself, was sort of stretching, and by the time I got to the washroom, I felt like I was walking in like molasses. And I looked at the ground, and it was kind of like this it literally was. It was like a black molasses sort of goop. Suddenly, I get into the washroom, and there is my girlfriend at the time, sitting in a pool of her own blood, dead, presumably. She's like pale white and everything, and I look into the mirror, and there's this like version of myself, except for it was incredibly like Silent Hill. In the mirror, there was almost like a doppelganger of myself, and for some reason, even though he didn't look anything like me, I just kind of knew that he was some form of doppelganger. What he looked like was, I took a photo once of what I interpreted from the dream. I put a bunch of like bandage wrappings on my head.
C4 set. Counter
One
Great.
Op 4 has eyes on hostage.
Oh fuck! I walked right into it.
All friendlies were eliminated.
It was like,
Failure.
you know when you wrap somebody's head in bandages and like their hair sticking out at the top, and like it was that, but he had one piercing yellow eye that was creeping out, and instead of bandages, it was actually skin. It was almost like somebody like stretched out his cheeks, like all the skin on his cheeks, and then used it to sort of wrap around his head and bandage it. And although it looked nothing like me, I kind of knew it was me. It was strange. And he looked at me and he spoke to me and said something about I'd killed my girlfriend. And I thought, like, that can't be true. I was, you know, like, how could I ever have done that? And in the mirrored version of the washroom, she was still alive, taking a bath. And when I looked back, she was in like her own blood. And when I saw she was alive, I started crying, and I was like, "Oh shit, did I do this?" And I was freaking out. And through the mirror, she started to get up out of the tub, but she was alive. And when I turned around, she was doing the same, but she was sort of like undead, and she was reaching out for me. And I freaked out, and I pushed her against the wall, and she fell back into the tub, into like her own blood. I think her eyes were missing too. That was another fucked up thing. She like didn't have eyes anymore. And by the way, I didn't do any drugs before this. If you want to know. Then, by the way, all this felt incredibly real at the time of the dream and stuff, which is fucked up. Pushed her in the tub. She fell into like the blood, but like she disappeared as if like her body just sank through like an endless pit of blood, and just like she just slowly sank further than like a person would be able, and she was gone. And the doppelganger said that someone is coming to replace you, and I didn't know what he meant by that entirely. It's like I knew what he meant was like someone's coming to get me currently. And what I did was I turned around and looked down that long hallway, and what I saw was the window to the kitchen all the way at the end of the hallway slowly be pulled aside and opened. And then I saw one incredibly long, bony, spider-like leg with a hand at the end of it sort of reach through the window and place the palm down on the ground, and then another, but looked more like, instead of a spider leg, it ended with a foot this time, and then another hand and then another foot, and this thing crawled in through the window, very spidery like, and it had my face, but it was like this like almost Holocaust looking, like victim looking, as if somebody stretched out its limbs. Like it was anorexically bone skinny, with like its skin almost just draped over skeleton, and it crawled into the house like a spider at the end of the hallway, and it had a very elongated, sort of bloated head and face, but it had my hair, which was kind of scattered and matted, and it had my face, but it was as if my mouth had been stretched 2 feet wide and was just nothing but like a collaboration of teeth upon teeth, and these horribly twisted fucking giant eyes. One was much larger than the other, something very it was almost very Resident Evil-esque, whenever you see like a certain like villains.
Setting C4. Activating.
Op 4 found the biohazard container.
I actually got him.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Oh, shit. So, this another doppelganger of mine, crawls in through the window, and it looks at me, and it sort of, like, opens its mouth, and as it does, like, its teeth sort of unfurl, and uncoil out of its mouth, which is really kind of hard to describe. And it suddenly jolted forward and started crawling after me down the hallway, and I went to go close the door, but it wouldn't move, and it just kept coming and coming. It was coming at me faster, and it was running. The room was doing this stretching thing, but it was almost like the hallway was doing this stretching thing, almost as if it was trying to like keep it at bay, trying to like buy me more time, but it was too fast, and it was just crawling after me down this hallway at breakneck speed. And right as it like leapt into the bathroom at me, I like fucking jolted up and was like gagging on my own spit.
The biohazard container.
So that's my fucking scariest dream ever story. I've had a lot of like weird fucked up dreams, but I think that one takes the cake. That one like stayed with me. I even drew pictures of like the monsters and shit in that dream, of the they were all doppelgangers somehow. They're all like reflections of myself. And I'm not gonna fucking try and interpret a dream and stuff, because like I think it's cool to try and interpret dreams and sort of come up with something that sounds like it might make sense or it's logical or something. But at the end of the day, it's fucking dreams, you know? Like, you can't really tell what's going on. But my best interpretation is that I think I've always kind of been afraid of the sort of internal duality, I guess you could have. That's the easiest and most simple interpretation, I think, of dreams and like my own personal fears, is that I'm always constantly scared of what I can do, and like how like, and I think that has to go. It actually plays into like what I've done recently. Like I let Adam and I let people down. I think that's part of the fear. It's the fear that. And by the way, interpretation, this might not be true. I might be blowing smoke up my own ass, but I've always had that kind of fear of disappointing and like offending. Oh shit, oh my god. I've always had a fear of the things that, like, I might do or say or hurt people. I've always had a fear of, like, hurting others. Like, the neighborhood I grew up in, I was constantly getting, like, jumped and like, attacked, and I've been, like, stabbed before, and it was a shitty, terrible place where violence was always kind of prevalent, especially in my high school.
Down to one friendly. Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat.
To your right.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Fuck. Oh no, she's right there. Fuck, I can see her. That's like... Oh, yeah, he's got her. Fuck yeah.
Op 4 eliminated.
Directed by Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, it almost felt like that. What if those other Marks were your brothers and they were called Mark Scottish and Mark Welsh? So do you have that low-end gaming PC? Whenever you get that set up, I'd like to send you some dank games. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry that it was like Christmas when I said I was gonna fucking set that thing up, and I never did. So I apologize. It's just like, I'm like, whenever I try to even when I distract myself with video games and movies and stuff like that, it has to be very low effort stuff. That's why I keep playing like Rainbow Six and stuff. I haven't bought any new games recently. I haven't tried to like experiment and go like make an effort to play video games. I've always tried to keep it as just casual, usually because it's just like, it's a nice mental break for me. It's a nice like way of calming myself. You should literally make this into a horror movie. I don't think I would, because there's no plot and there's no semblance of anything. It'd be cool if I could like execute something like as a experimental film, but I do want to work on a horror movie idea that I got. And it's I talked very vaguely about this in the past, but I think I'll be more blunt about it now, because like, why not? Like, why keep people in the dark? But I have an idea that I'm sort of workshopping right now that's a horror movie idea. I didn't want to give away the genre, but I think I said it had something to do with photography. I said that a while ago. And that's oh shit, what was I saying? Yeah, I didn't say the genre, but I said it had to do with photography, and I didn't want to give away anything. I know. Getting a camera and then wanting to make a short film about photography. Original. Even though I've seen it done fairly well before in the past and stuff. What it is, the genre, is that it's a horror film, or a short film. And it's sort of like the movie Shudder meets It Follows. So it's just pretty much like that. But instead of having anything to kind of do with ghosts, it's something else. There's some other sort of like entity, or like, the fuck is this?
Place device.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles.
Surveying for hostiles.
Barbed wire set.
Spotted.
Oh. Shit. No. Come on in, you fucks. Papa's ready.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Ah, god damn it.
Mission failed. All friendlies were
I
eliminated.
don't know, what did you guys think of my dream? So I didn't see any of the feedback. Oh, and I didn't tell about the fucking movie, so tell me what you think of the dream. But, so the movie, very Shudder meets It Follows, and it's just, it might be a complete spoiler, but I mean, like, if I just say it now and then someday I make it or like that, just try to act surprised, like I never said this out loud. But the movie's not going to kind of advertise itself as, and by the way, it's a short film, like it's only going to be like 10 minutes or something. That way we can save on like budget and whatnot, and like I really want this to keep limited and restricted to like what happens. But it starts off not as a horror film, and it doesn't seemingly, it starts to sort of earn this sort of creepy suspense vibe where you follow around a photographer who seems to sort of like have a bad reputation within like certain circles and stuff, and it's like it's like very it's kind of subtle, at least about that. I hope I can at least write it subtly, that he's trying to get a job offer in any kind of commission work or freelance or anything. He's got like somebody who almost like an agent kind of gets him work, and it's very clear that like nobody kind of wants to buy from this particular person right now and everything. Like he just seems to have like his name has sort of been sullied or dirtied in some way, and he's kind of desperate and he'll do anything. And he keeps talking about like, you know, what happened last time won't happen again. And so the guy gives him kind of one last chance, and he says that he likes some of the nature shots in which he was taking, that there's probably some advertising firm that will use that. And I think it had to do with him having to get like recreate this shot or something like that, or get a few more and go back to the area. And he said like something about, you gotta get this on my desk by tomorrow morning or some shit. And he has to rush there and get this shot. It's sort of like the golden hour kind of shot, like the sun setting or something. And so he goes into this park and he's out there and he's getting the shot and he gets it and he's happy with it and he starts coming back, and then he sees a couple in the woods walking with him. It's like some sort of nature shot. So he sees them and he just kind of like everything seems fine at this point, but then he sort of takes this strange interest in them. And then all of a sudden, he's not rushing home with the photo, even though he got it. Oh shit. I wouldn't do that. So he starts kind of following them, and then you turn it kind of is subtly, well, not subtly, it's not that subtle actually, it's kind of blatant with, but you know, saying it without saying it, that he's sort of a voyeur, and he starts following this couple through the woods or like that, and it's like, so now the suspension is sort of racking up, and it's clear that this like film is going in a way of like, oh, it's a creepy voyeur, like he's strange and he's kind of demented or something, like it's gonna go that route. But then it has this sort of like he keeps following them, and he's checking up on one photo, and then like he looks back down at the photo, and there's just like something. Like I guess he's got a good eye for his own work or like that. As he's following the couple, he notices something like off in the distance in the photo, and he looks down, and it's just like it looks like there's somebody else in the woods, and it's something off-putting about the way this person looks, but it's not clear. Like there's no facial features, there's nothing clear like that. I'm like, by the way, not Slenderman, but something. It's getting that, like I guess something kind of similar, but not really. It's just like there is something out there, and he keeps checking his camera, but looks back and doesn't see it. And it's, I wanted to really, I love the movie Shudder, and I really wanted to make something that's like Shudder, especially the final scene in Shudder, which is just fucking brilliant, despite how the majority of the movie is.
5 seconds to insertion.
And so he takes another photo of the spot, and it's still there, and it's probably in like it's like more in focus this time, and it's clearly like somebody's watching him. And he looks back up, nothing, takes the shot, and I don't know. It's either I'm still workshopping it, but it's like now it's like slightly closer or something. He notices that this thing is sort of moving towards him, and yet he can't see it with his own eyes, but the camera is sort of picking it up. And so he just completely abandons this couple. They've already kind of walked too far away now, and he just sort of starts backing out, and he just starts walking away as if he didn't see anything, but he's incredibly nervous. And as he's making his way out of like this forest park, he'll keep leaning back, and eventually he picks up his camera and subtly, without even looking, just turns it behind him and clicks the shutter, and keeps walking, looks at it, doesn't see anything. It's like, okay, he's almost at his car and everything, and he's just about out of the woods, keeps turning back and a little bit subtly clicking behind him, and there it is. It is behind him, and it is actually chasing him, and it's just like it's just very blatantly It Follows meets Shudder. Slenderman is bad. Don't even know what the thing is really. I had something kind of in mind, but it's like I don't want to go, because that's like the most important thing. I think what was going to happen is that the thing is never really clearly, the thing is never actually in focus.
C4 set. Nitro ignite.
The thing is never actually clearly seen, and I was thinking that I could come up with a fairly okay creature design and show it, but not fully, letting the imagination sort of like wash over the person. But I wanted something that like is somewhat
Op 4 has found the biohazard container.
like almost not even sinister looking at all, not innocent, but not sinister looking, and it just, something is creepy about it. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to kind of think visuals and try to workshop them before you actually play around with anything. And that was going to be, like, that's all I'll say about it so far. I think it's a cool idea. I might do it someday. But I need to get way better at this whole filming thing, because, my god, I've made too many mistakes thus far. Not racking focus properly, not getting exposure correctly on a few shots and stuff like that. I really got to correct that. Even the Americano video, which is like the first like decent thing I've made with the camera, still has some flaws. It's like overexposed in a few shots. Some of the color correction is like, I don't know, could have been fixed later if I just given it a little more time. But it was kind of like,
Op 4, last operator standing. 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Time expired. Container was not secured. Op 4 failed.
It's me, Cool Cat. Yeah, that. Oh, imagine what a fuck that. Because I love subverting, right? But imagine that's how it went. Like, imagine if really the finished product is just a fucking joke. Like, it seems like it might be like a quick little short film about just getting the perfect shot or like that. And it's like, oh, they're talking about this guy's backstory, and I don't know. It's like, it sounds like in the dialogue that he did something wrong and he's trying to make up for it. It's like, oh, that's weird opening to this character. Like, it's like whatever. And then he goes to get the shot. Then he's gotten it, and you think, okay, like, nice. What from here? Is he gonna fuck up the deadline? Is he like, where's the story? Where's the conflict? Like we've seen, he even gets the shot in the end, like the magic hour, like, shot, and then all of a sudden it starts to take this kind of creepy, like, suspenseful, strange twist, and it's like, oh shit, like, this guy isn't a good guy, like he's kind of fucked up, and we're watching him watch people. And I didn't intentionally want to write this character as a way of just sort of, again, just as like subverting the expectations of an audience. It wasn't like, I'm throwing a lot of Shyamalans at you, that equals good writing. It's I like that, even though the guy is just the hapless hero to the story, even though he's not a hero, he's not a very good person at all. Like, usually the trope with horror films, a lot of people who are the main characters are just terrible people. And I wanted to convey somebody who's like clearly got something going on, and it makes you at least somewhat invested in him, even if it's just out of curiosity's sake, even if you don't give a shit about what's going to happen to him. I'll admit, it's incredibly creepypasta-esque, very creepy fettuccine, creepy penne. Creepy penne. Very creepy penne. So pretentious. Do you like games like Metroid, Castlevania? Yeah, they can be alright. Why not? Fuck you. But Mark, where's all the spooky jump scares? And all the noises?
10 seconds remaining.
The constant tripping over.
Reinforcing the wall.
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
And
Talk. Breaking your ally wasn't very challenging, but I found ways to help.
Deploying sensor.
Op 4, last operator.
nice. I'm actually playing well as her for once. I had this idea for a short horror film. You know when you are in your shower and you use the shampoo and the gel gets in your eyes and you can't see when it opens and it comes to get you? Yes. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, it could be really worked into something pretty decent, for sure. Fuck, I should have kept him alive. This girl is so hot. I don't even know. I think she's becoming, like, slowly becoming my number one waifu next to my number one senorita next to IQ. I think an Ash. It's like I can't help it. It's like when you have a smorgasbord of like international women. It's just like you got like the hot FBI agent, you got like the hot like German police SWAT team member. You got this slice of just pure Brazilian, like, sex appeal. I don't know. White shoes. Okay, good. There's a game that's available on Mac that's really good. Oh, sweet. Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
Wow, we won.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
She's slowly becoming one of my, like, favorites. Oh my god, it was Ash. Can you talk about the short horror film you were going to make on the Wendigo? Oh my god, yeah. It was called Strife. At least that's the name I came up with it. I was co-writing a horror film with somebody I knew back in Calgary, and I think like I was a little harsh on him a little bit, and like he's kind of younger than me, and like I wouldn't chalk it up just to kind of that, but I mean like I feel like an ass because I couldn't finish this movie with him. I couldn't like commit, and I really feel bad. And obviously I've had issues in the past and stuff when it comes to stuff like the second I feel like just backing out, I either just give up or I just completely back out.
Find the biohazard.
He wanted to make a horror film, and we were working the script together. He didn't have much, so I think I wrote most of the script myself, but he wrote most of the characters. In fact, he gave me like a lot of the baseline stuff to work with, and I sort of like built a story around that. And what the story was about was there was some obvious apocalyptic sort of scenario
10 seconds
that was going on.
5 seconds before insertion.
Shit, I got caught. There's some apocalyptic sort of scenario that's never really touched upon. It's just like, this is the world in which these characters live in, where everything's kind of fallen apart and doesn't really say why. And most people have sort of moved to the woods. So it's actually very much like It Comes at Night in that sense. It doesn't, and the approach to like it being sort of in a apocalypse movie is about that blunt or subtle, I guess. I don't know. It's that I see you, piece of shit. So, people in the woods, two guys go hunting for food and they can't catch anything. It turns out it's like this sort of Wendigo creature out there, and I came up with a concept for...
Stop standing.
Nice.
4 eliminated.
It's I think it started off, and it also tried to subvert expectations as well, and that it came off as more like the opposite to It Comes at Night. Slight spoilers, actually spoilers for It Comes at Night. No, I won't spoil. I won't even say it. Okay. In It Comes at Night, the trailer kind of heavily implies that like there is a looming threat, whereas like if there was a trailer or if you start watching the movie, it would not imply that there is this creature out there. But what happens is it's sort of like they let somebody into their camp or their fold who's covered in blood, and they just distraught, and it seems like, you know, something's fucked up, and people go missing within the group, or they just kind of start to disappear, and like all the suspicion just kind of goes on this one girl because they don't know what she's capable of. And it's, you know, it was very Blair Witchy. Like, I think like the thing would even leave like little totems after it killed people or some shit. Like a little bit of my own shit I threw in there.
Barricade the room. We
But
need to
it,
protect the
I think in the end it turned out it was a Wendigo, and that it was the girl. It sort of throws you for a fucking loop again, and then you find out the girl was killing people. But it wasn't her. She was just like, she had the sort of Wendigo madness. She had that lycanthropy. She was like suffering from lycanthropy sort of situation, and yeah, turns out in the end of the movie, after all the suspicion and whatnot, turns out there really is a Wendigo, an actual creature, and at the last minute it comes out to kill the only remaining character. That's kind of it. I feel like they got a different voice actress for her. She sounds different now. Yeah, that's about it. But I wrote most of it. I gave it the title of Strife. I don't know if that got changed. But then I just left it with him, and I couldn't do it anymore. I just kind of move on. I didn't like the project anymore after like all that input. I should have just stayed on as a writer, and that was it. But yeah.
Sensor activated.
Fucking rocket. FBI, more like FB MILF. What?
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. Your location has been compromised.
Oh, gotta get back in. Goodbye.
Surveying.
You will be detected if you remain in this area. Spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Ah, no. Should just fucking iced her. No, 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 no. Stop. Stop going back and forth. Go left. Go left. He's right there. He's right there. Idiot. Thanks for the story, sucker. Hollywood, here I come. Fuck, goddammit. Well, this will be recorded. I don't know. It's just an idea. Plus, it's more about, like, the execution. Hell, if anybody wants to make this, I would make it with them. It's like, I'd rather that, like, everyone gets their just credit or some shit. If somebody wants to give input to the story and suggestions,
Friendly operator remaining.
you would probably get, like, a co-writer credit.
Op 4 is securing the biohazard container.
This guy isn't
Intervene
allowing me
immediately.
to move the camera because he's an asshole. And he probably walked away and he's AFK right now. Yeah, no, he's just an asshole.
Stop the hostiles from securing the biohazard container. Op 4 is securing the container.
What a shit show.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
This guy is just fucking brutal. Okay, one more round. Are you a giant rat? Yes. Got too into trying to interrogate her, huh, Mark? Oh my god, fuck. Oh my god. I'll play as Ash. What's your Steam name? We need to be friends on Steam. Oh, it's so shitty. It's like DJ Snowshoes 31. The DJ Snowshoes 31. You should induce blackjack and hookers into your story. Oh my god. Include. Sorry, not induce. Induce.
Find the biohazard
Can you
container
induce? Produce? I couldn't find it. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I tried to gift him a spoopy game. Okay. Have you heard of Sunday Birthday Massacre? Snow
10
Mexicans?
seconds to go.
They're also Mexicans. No.
Insertion in 5
Canadians?
seconds.
Birthday Massacre. I guess a band?
Biohazard container location unknown. Find the biohazard container.
I am deploying.
Shit. Fuck.
Drones ready.
God damn it.
I am deploying a drone.
Oh.
One friendly.
Did I even take one of them out? Nope. Nigga, you trying to play... What? Nigga, I'm trying to buy you a game, says Crispy Boy. It's literally like DJ Snowshoes 31. I'm not even kidding. The only games I have on there are like Hotline Miami and Super Meat Boy and Brawlhalla, I think. That's it. Oh my god. It is DJ Snowshoes 31. I sent you a friend request, baby boy. Thank you. I don't check my Steam very often. I usually get my games in other methods. And I'm a PlayStation fag, so... Is the guy out of focus? You in the rat suit? Yes. Imagine if it turned out to be like that. I just think that would be really funny. It's like it builds up the suspension. It's clearly like gonna be one of those creepypasta like Slenderman Shudder meets It Follows sort of horror film. But then it turns out the fucking the threat, the enemy, the thing is just me in a fucking rat suit or like Cool Cat's outfit. Like, hi everybody! Fucking just insanity, pure insanity. I like playing as her actually now, even though we're gonna get the shit kicked out of us probably. Off to concert. Here's hoping that I don't
Barricade
get
the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Bataclan. Love you, rat boy. See you later. Goodbye, Kekistani. Take care. Be safe. Praise Allah.
Razor wire deployed.
And have a good concert.
Op 4 drone has found the biohazard container.
I have to ask you who you actually went and saw when you get back. I'm not gonna stream for a while too. I'm not gonna be back for like another week or so. I'm gonna be in Calgary filming the wedding finally. After all these months of talking about it, finally.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Barricade pacified.
Yeah, her voice sounds slightly different now. Oh, they're out this way. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait. So it's 3 of them. Okay, so they got what's his name? The sniper. From this side for sure. Yeah, oh fuck, we've already lost one of our guys. Okay, so fuck. We might be screwed. We have to wait for them to come in. So they got, oh, they got thermite. He's probably gonna try and come through here. Oh fuck.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Ah.
Op 4 is securing the biohazard.
Oh, it's Buck.
Intervene
Shit, Buck is the last one.
Biohazard container securing pods.
Oh god,
Take
you're...
out the hostiles.
That was terrible. That was like the worst last match. At least I killed somebody. It's called Life is Strange Before the Storm. Oh, fucking god. You just got a fucking ad for Life is Strange 2 on my stream. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ. Why, any hot bridesmaids you'd bang? I don't know who the bridesmaids are gonna be. I haven't even, oh fuck, I haven't even written this fucking speech for my brother's wedding yet. All because, like, I really want to get this done as soon as I got back from Reno. But, like, yeah, for obvious reasons. It's just, it sucks. The timing of this sucks. There's a lot of, like, shit I have to do. Like, a lot of shit I have to deal with. Like, I have to get a job ASAP as soon as I get back from this trip. A full-time job, and it has to pay pretty decently, and I have to probably start making money on the side as well, because like the rent here isn't cheap. But like I can't deal with any of it right now, unfortunately, because it's just I don't want to bring that to the table when I go and see my brother. I was miserable, I was depressed when I went out to Reno, and I'm still I'm getting there, but I'm getting better. But as soon as I came back, all hell broke loose, and it's just like, it just keeps getting worse and worse, and it's like, it's the most important day, it's one of the most important days of my brother's life. And his wife. And I don't want to bring any of my own personal baggage to come play when I go back out to Alberta. I don't want to do that to them. So I'm just trying to, like... just manage. I'm just trying to fucking... just trying to be okay again.
Wall fortified. Device activated. Device placed. All reinforced.
10 seconds.
It doesn't matter.
Down to 5 seconds.
Set
Secure.
Jammer ready.
device activated.
Initiate jammer.
Okay. Should be good. Now I just gotta hunker down. Not gonna answer questions. Can I add you on Steam when you get a chance so I can send you a game? Yeah, just note that I probably won't be on Steam for a little bit. You know, I was actually gonna do a vlog about leading up to my brother's wedding, and now I don't. I was gonna record a bunch of stuff prior. I was gonna film me packing and all that, but I just don't have the energy anymore. I was gonna like try and do a bunch of stuff before my brother's wedding, but it's just I just can't deal with it anymore. Like I know I'm one to talk, like I know Adam's got his own shit, but like this is just bad timing. Yeah, just let them come to you. Even though they might start lobbing bombs. Fuck, they've already got one of us. It's like everyone in this room right now? We haven't taken out a single one of them. Oh, yeah, we won! You idiots. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. And I'm frozen. Watching your stream here lately makes me feel depressed and anxious. My empathy levels are pretty high. Oh, man. Oh, please don't. Like, I'm okay. Like, I'm gonna be okay. That's the thing. Like, Adam's gonna be okay. He's, like, he might even be better off without me. Like, maybe this is just, like, what was bound to happen or meant to happen, you know? Like, not gonna bring causality into it, but, like, maybe it's not such a bad thing that this is happening. Like, it's a pretty worst case scenario sort of situation, but
Need to recover the hostage.
I don't know. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned here. Maybe we just need time apart to grow. I think we experienced a lot together as friends. We did a lot for each other as friends. I made him laugh. He taught me so much. He made me laugh. He entertained me. I've always been a fan of YMS, and that's never gonna change, like the channel. And every day I was like, got to see like exclusive shit. I got to see him making videos, asking me to hold the camera for him, everything that I ever kind of wanted. I had it and I did it. I mean, it sucks that I'm not doing it any longer, but everything has to end eventually, right? It sucks that it ended this way, but I got to do something that, like, nobody else has, and that's to work with somebody on YouTube who's probably one of the coolest content creators ever, and I'll never stop liking him, and I'll never stop liking the shit that he makes, or the person that he is. I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's sad, but sometimes bad shit happens. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I got your back. Oh, fuck!
Charges are ready.
Oh, man, we went about this just the wrong way, didn't we? Now we have to group up. There's only 3 of us. I can't lone wolf it anymore.
Down to one friendly. On 4 last operator standing.
Oh, fuck, I had him. Oh, I had him. I had him. God damn it. Had her, I mean. Son of a bitch. You know, I actually kind of am itching to play the new Life is Strange game, as sadistic as that is. Do you have Shadow of Mordor? Any interest in having it? I think you spelled interest wrong. Or did you? I should at least talk to him after the dust is settled. Oh no, I will. Yeah, of course. Like, that's me. I mean, as like a person, I always want to. I don't like burning bridges. I think like I want to have a talk with him eventually and just kind of tell him everything that I felt and went through, and not in a way to ever kind of make him feel bad, not to guilt him, not to say you did something wrong. I just want him to see. I want to explain why, and I can't. You can never invalidate someone's feelings, you know. And it's not about that. It's not about telling him he's wrong in any way. It's about letting him understand why I did what I did and what I thought went wrong. It wasn't... I don't know. It wasn't like... It's true. Things should have been done from both of us. It's and that's kind of what I want to talk to. I just want to like air out everything. I don't want to blame. I don't want to play the blame game. I don't want to. Hell, I never wanted to lose a friend.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting. Hostage location secure.
Okay. But yeah. You like Crystal Castles? Yes. I'm bad at spelling. It's okay. I don't care. Everybody is. I'm fucking dyslexic. It shouldn't matter. My dog won't stop sneezing. Is he dying? No. Usually that just means they're... they got shits. They got shits. Think about it. People pick their nose constantly. I don't know. Well, sometimes I do. I don't know about other people. But like, you know, shit gets up there. Shit gets caught. Shit builds up. You know? Just think that like a dog doesn't have fingers. A dog doesn't have like working hands like a human. Opposable thumbs or anything.
Last stop standing.
Thank you.
Reload.
This is literally what it's turned into. This is why I hate Montag. This is why I fucking hate Montag. Oh, did he get him?
Reload.
Oh my god.
Victorious. Hostile
This is why I hate Montag. This is a perfect reason for why I fucking hate Montag. He's the cheapest character in the entire fucking game. Shield Boy is getting bullied. one like equals one prayer. No, 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 no bully, please. See, at least with Blitz, his shield is incredibly limited, and he just has like a flash to kind of keep people from shooting his weak points. You have to be very strategic about those. This plays my QT Germany. Some odd reason I rewatched your Plane 3 video from a while back. Okay, thank you. Do you have the Binding of Isaac? Any incest in playing it? Oh my god. Two little questions for me, Market Boy. Do you have any pets? And if so, do they make you feel more happy? I want to know because people have told me that get a pet and it makes it feel happy. Yeah, and it gives you a sense of responsibility. It intentionally kind of matures you because it's like a lot of people call animals like their fur babies and shit like that, and I don't really agree with that. But it sort of does kind of make you a bit of a parent. It makes you a bit of like a parental sort of figure. Ah, sweet. And yeah, but I mean, yes, it is incredibly fulfilling because unlike people, animals don't usually let you down. They might poop on the bed or eat that your favorite shoe, or I don't know, a cat might piss all over itself and shit. But no more annoying than like
Confirmed. Has been located.
no more annoying than say fucking baby crying constantly, and then you have to pay all these bills, and then they become a Naruto fanboy, and they disappoint you because all they do is play Minecraft all day.
Hostage found.
Oh no, I'm projecting my dad's experiences with me.
Scanning. Stay sharp. Ready to reach. Breach ready.
Laying down some smoke.
That's found one. First floor.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Oh shit! Nice. That was a good
Op
victory.
4 eliminated.
We did it.
Friendly mission successful.
Babies can't bark. Babies can't bark. Oh yeah, baby! MVP, baby. Well, Mark, didn't know you loved Naruto over the best anime ever. Corey in the house. Fuck you. I want to get pet burbs. Yeah, I'd like to actually get a pet rat at some point. A little sweet little rat boy. Like, oh boy, he's a little rat boy. I talk to him like that constantly. I think maybe they help me make me feel better instead of constantly calling and annoying my friends like I'm kind of doing lately. What I should do is maybe just get a pet, like a simple little pet, like a rat that's okay being home alone, and you know I can still like pour a lot of love and care into. Maybe I make him a little mascot for my YouTube channel and abuse him and use his face for rights. He'll become the Jacques to my Jontron. Have you been William Dafoe the whole time? Yes. Oh, sweet little boy. What are you gonna name your little rat boy? Probably like Ratigan or Rat Trap. What's your favorite anime and why is it JoJo? Actually, JoJo's a pretty decent anime. I actually really like it so far. Series 2 was my favorite, but then again, I've only seen the first two. I just started Series 3, or Part 3. Stardust Crusaders, right? Um, get a bunch of rats together and force them to recreate the rat movie. Buy the rat baby clothes. Templeton. Oh, Templeton. Oh, what a cute rat boy. When Templeton got nice and fat, it was so fucking cute. He's literally drunk off power. He's just this big fat blob of a rat. It's like, give me rat, but thick. That's Templeton. Beyond Two Boys. What's the lewdest anime you know? My night mark, I got an LMAO. LMC. Hey, baby. Every time your rat grabs your hair, you're forced to make spaghetti. Spaghetti. Yo, I brought you Shadow of Mordor PS4. Anywhere I can PSN you the code? Yeah, whisper it to me actually. I'm not streaming off my laptop, so you can whisper it at me. Now that you're going to be a hit single YouTube star, that will what will you call your family? Your rat babies? I'll call them my troglodytes. No. By the way, Denied Anime, thank you very much for that money recently. I just like I'm not gonna say specifics, but like it definitely helped me out with something recently. So thank you. And thank you for being understanding. So Rat Fam Squad. What up, Mark Englishes? I'm depressed, trying to convince my fiance that JoJo is the best thing. Oh, desperately, I'm desperately. Sorry. My eyes are a little bit fuzzy right now. It's only when I'm reading the text off my laptop. Or your trash babies. Oh my god. You know, I was gonna wash a bunch of my clothes, but I might actually just wait till I get there and I get settled. I'll wash like the essentials, but I hate to say it because it sounds kind of fucked up and weird, but I might just actually I might just take a bunch of dirty laundry with me because I guess I gotta do that. What time is it? It's like 6 o'clock. Fuck. I don't have all the time in the world. I still haven't packed everything. Fuck. See, you got a fidget spinner, Mark. Yeah, it's okay. I'm depressed as shit too, and I know how anything can help you. Ugh, thank you, Denied Anime, though. I'm sorry about, like, your depression and shit. That really sucks. Oh, thank you for the code, Crispy. The game code. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Fuck. Yeah, I've been almost kind of willing to kind of try. I've been willing to try it out. I think I will now. Like, or I've been curious to try it out. Mark, where did you get the autism baseball cap? I got that from Adam. That was a present from him. He gave me like two others too. One was like, you staring won't cure my autism. And the other one was B with two E's. And it was a picture of like a really shitty like cartoon bee. It said, be patient with me, I have autism. Which is always good. Hey Mark, I'm feeling for RS and I want to play with you. Do you mind? Rainbow Six. Oh, hey, I'm feeling for Rainbow Six and I want to play with you. Do you mind? Boru? Yeah, sure. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm in a match. Let's see how this goes. If this is, like, over, then perfect. I'll jump out and add you. Just note that I won't be, like, talking to you on my headset. You know what? Actually, fuck this. Can I get out? Can I leave? Bubbaroo? Borbaroo? Come on, please, let me leave. It's taking forever. We all love you and hope everything works out. There, Valkyrie, who gives a shit? Fuck you. Goodbye. You should join Chatterbait and balance your fidget spinner on Rat Dick. Ooh. Who can I hear? I think that's Adam. Maybe another one of my roommates. You know what? It's actually, I like to say this, but it's actually really refreshing to hear Adam laughing right now. Like, it's good to know that, like, he's okay in some way. I've been laughing too, which is nice. It's like, yeah. So wait, is it okay for us to add you on PSN? Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, like, if I can add everybody, there's a limit too. So I don't want it to get overwhelmed. Sorry, let me add invite player. All friends. Bubbaroo, which is you? Giving people gifts is one of the best feelings in the world. Aw. You know, it was like that with like the videos. It's just like I love that I made people happy, you know, with those videos and shit. Like all the like positive feedback. Yeah, sure it was a back and forth, but knowing that like every time somebody was like, "Man, I've been really depressed and your video helped." It's like, Jesus Christ. Like there's nothing that makes me happier. Is it? Oh, it's Fire Rock 6, isn't it? Yep, there you are. Okay. Oh, that's not you. There we go. Send invitation. Got you, boy. Oh, fuck yeah, bye. Okay, let's get into a match. Thanks for joining, Bobbaroo. I had some real shit times from December, March. I also was dealing with personal stuff and trying to find myself as a person, and a resentment towards some friends. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, it's I have to pat myself in the back for like how I kind of spearheaded this year. Like how I was kind of like, this is the year where I'm gonna do all the things that I said that I was gonna do and shit. I have to give myself a little credit that like I did a pretty good job for the most part. But yeah, I start to burn out. Like I just wish that I wish a lot of things, but I don't know. This wasn't a very good we're halfway through the year already, and things kind of fell apart at like the halfway mark. It doesn't mean the end, it's just I don't know. I was trying to make the most of this. Plus the shit Gorillaz album. Oh my god, I know, right? It's been a lot of weird things this year. No matter how positive I try to be, there's a lot of like negative shit that's just happening in the world, and it's affecting me, affecting the people that I like. I don't know.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Camera in position. Camera ready to activate. Camera ready to activate.
Like I said, I'm depressed too, and even these chill ass streams with you are really nice and helps me get through it. That's awesome, dude. Oh my god. Thank you. That actually makes me feel way better that like I can help anybody. It makes me feel good, and if you guys are feeling good as a result, even better.
5 seconds and counting. Op 4
Why'd you
drone
do
has
that?
located the biohazard container.
Wall reinforced.
Initiating camera.
Wall reinforced.
think I hear somebody. Oh shit, they're like right there. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. No. I hear somebody else.
Last chance. Breaking your ally
One op
wasn't
four
very
remaining.
challenging, but I found ways to have fun.
You have entered an enemy-controlled area. Leave now. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Deploying nitro cell. Detonating nitro cell.
Oh my god, are you serious? He's actually gonna fucking win, isn't he?
Friendly, last operator standing.
I can't believe that. Everyone just walked out and got fucking killed. Oh, what a bunch of fucking morons. Jesus Christ. It should be one of those things where you see your one friend do it, and then you don't follow if they get dropped immediately. God damn it. That was such a fuck up. That must have been the most retarded play I've ever seen. Same. Like, I understand me going after him was really risky, and it was also, like, kind of, like, foolish. But it was okay if, like, I sacrificed myself. But everyone just walked out there and got picked off. Just fucking walked out there. It's almost like they didn't even take my markers into consideration. You're dead. Yeah, this is not going to go in favor of... Yeah, you're dead.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Wow, way to give him a 5-0 fucking score. Casey, nice to hand, dude. Pretty nice. Pretty good. One of our guys left our team, too. Awesome. Perfect. Flawless play. I'm a depressed, anxiety-ridden mess. Your streams and community have really helped me and got me into talking to people, even if it's just online. That's important. Like talking to people and kind of like expressing yourself and being heard and hearing others and kind of like the shared experience of realizing that people think and feel the same way. Like I've always kind of been under the mentality that like I know I exist, but how do I know any of you exist, right? Which is something that some people probably don't think about very often. There is no real way that I can prove people exist, but it's not like I'm going to turn into a sociopath. It's not about that. It's the fact that when I talk to people and I feel that they feel the same struggles and the same problems as I do, that empathy and that relatability is what makes me really sort of focus on, because it is almost kind of very like empty and sad thinking that you might be the only person that exists. It's almost like, to me, it's like the mental reminder that like I'm really not alone, like in more ways than just one. It's like, you know, people have the same situations that I do. People feel the same things that I do. That this is everything that everyone's experienced is a shared experience. And it's nice to kind of think about the bigger picture and not just about yourself. To think about how
activated.
Come on, come on, come on. Please don't come up from behind me.
Drones active.
Drone ready.
Oh! Nice, thank you. Fuck.
Enemy spotted. Dash.
Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat.
Oh, fuck!
Op
Get
4
in
last
there,
stop
get in
standing.
there.
Secure the room. Protect the bio container. Hostile activity. Resume securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
Okay, now we get revenge. That's good.
Throwing flash.
So one day you wake up and find yourself in a sewer surrounded by rats and with a crown. You're the king of all the rats and the last human on Earth. What do? Fuck the rats. Fuck every last one of them.
Secure the container.
Make them my sexual
Op 4
slave.
eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
That was fun. That was a good little revenge. A little embarrassing defeat for them instead of us this time. Do you still have Clickster and a Clickster account? Fuck you, you're nasty and a bitch. Rats are like tiny fleshlights. They fit perfect around my dick. Like that video with the monkey and the frog. Oh no, that's so fucking horrible. I played good as her last time, so why not again? Oh, yeah, wait. I mean, I got the shit kicked out of me. What am I talking about? Fuck.
Barricade the room.
You can't get the
Protect
cap
biohazard
up.
container.
Time to armor up. Activate jammer.
New camera feed up and running.
Wall fortified!
Throwing jammer.
Feed active.
10 seconds left.
Place device.
5 seconds.
Shit, I can't believe it took that much.
Op 4 has failed to find the biohazard container.
Placed.
Wall fortified. Reload.
One down.
Might as well kill me, but at least I gave away everyone's position. Fuck, I should have switched the shotgun. I realized I'm playing with Bubbaroo and I was probably getting really mad at him. Sorry. It's like everybody was retarded in that last round. Not the last round, but the one before that. Then again, I made a huge fucking mistake. Wow, they are just fucking slaying us.
Changing mags.
Friendly, last operator standing. They've ceased attempting to secure the container. Op 4 found the biohazard container. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container. Intervene immediately. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Yeah, we seem to be shit at defense, it seems so far. I mean, myself included. Why did I pick the same character? Fuck. If only I just killed Sledge as is and then taken out Fuse. Because I could hear somebody nearby, but I took the risk of just, like, interrogating them instead of... I did good as Sledge last time. Fuck, another one of our people left. Oh, wait, good. Love the stream. Good night. Oh, goodbye, Jammy James. You big Dumbo. On console, Sledge is so much easier. Thoughts on auto cannibalism? What the fuck? So I went... Oh my god, that's terrible. That's how I went from 400 to 107 pounds. 70 pounds. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, Pepe got raped.
You need to locate the biohazard container.
Oh. It's funny, it's very rare that somebody ever drops me any, like, PayPal money without me, like, streaming. But somebody randomly dropped me $4, and I wonder if they're here in the chat. I just want to say thank you. I don't have the name readily available right now. But I guess you know who you are. But thank you. Thank you for dropping me, like, it's like $4 GBP or whatever, which I think
5
is,
seconds.
it's not the euro, but I think it's like a
Location of biohazard container
European
unknown.
or something. I
Clear
can't
to engage.
remember. It was like the pound or something. But I just wanted to say thank you. It was a while ago. It's like I hadn't streamed that day. It's weird because like nobody ever. Oops.
Reloading!
We don't even know where they are.
Let's ride! Drone's ready.
The biohazard container has been located.
Cover me! Reloading!
Hostiles. Bedroom. Loading mag! Drone is ready to go.
Fuck. Gotta scratch my nose too.
Breaching torches in place.
That's the British pound, okay.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, I couldn't get him in time. I wasn't even hitting him in like any good spots. Oh, nice. Jesus
friendly operator
Christ.
remaining.
We're just getting cut down. All the gold bullions. That's probably a bad idea right now. Oh fuck. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea!
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Well, at least it wasn't you, Bubbaroo. Because that was embarrassing. At least it wasn't me either. Wish I could donate like I used to, but some shit came up. Oh no no no! Don't feel bad, crispy boy. Don't anybody. LOL wink rate. I can go one more round. Okay, absolutely. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, I'll do like one more round. I think I might end it after that actually, if that's okay with everybody. I got so much laundry and packing to do that I might as well get started. I've sort of been procrastinating. I told Bung I'd get my voice lines read for him, I think like yesterday or the day before, and I still haven't really done it. So I want to try and get that out of the way. Ugh. God damn it, I left. Oh, you left? Oh shit. Hold on. That's okay. Hold on, I'll get you back. All those dislikes, keck. Liposuction video? Oh yeah. How do I get ad bits? I actually don't know. It's like there's an option to click bits, and I think you can donate, and a certain amount means a certain, I don't know, a certain amount of bits. A certain amount of money means certain bits. Let's jump back in, Bubbaroo. Have you ever played DMC or Bayonetta? I played Bayonetta, not DMC. I played like Devil May Cry 3, I think, back when it first came out. I've always liked the Devil May Cry series at like arm's length, though. It's like, I don't know. Like I get it that Dante's a very like almost a swashbuckling sort of rambunctious, like not to be taken seriously sort of character, but I don't think I've ever really felt a lot with Dante. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, I don't know. He's the atypical like super badass, the most baddest dude who's just always so cool, and he arrives on time and he does a fucking backflip and he's like, do I really have to fight these demons today? Your funeral. he's not as bad as like Shadow the Hedgehog, but he is very like, see, Shadow the Hedgehog is like really edgy. Dante is like a mixture of that and like the really cocky aspects of like Sonic. He's like a weird hybrid. So he's kind of like,
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
man, you demons just get dumber and dumber. Like, it's just, it's like, sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it really is too much for me.
Op 4 drone located the biohazard container.
Dante is everything wrong with the early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah.
10 seconds to insertion.
Reloading!
5 seconds and counting.
You can stop worrying about grenades.
Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
Razor wire is deployed.
Loading new magazine. Deploying jammer.
Where can I put up my barricades? Oh my god, we're getting cut down like crazy.
Reinforcements in place.
Oh shit. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh!
One friendly remaining.
Ah! Wow, we just got... we didn't kill anybody, did we? Nope, nobody died. That was a sweep. Oh boy. Going to head out for dinner. Thanks for the chill stream. Yeah, it's gonna be ending soon anyway, so you won't miss much. But thank you for coming out, Crispy Boy, and thank you for the bits. Thank you for all the nice words, and thank you for the fucking gift again. Also, honestly, that fucking rat trap is amazing. I can't believe you found one. And like, I'm sure I could like maybe Google it, and I never did, but I'm just astonished that like, I don't know, it's just such a cool gift. So thank you. I'll try and set up a PO box in the future. What do you think Dante jerks off to? Himself. Literally just a picture of himself, but with a pussy and tits. I was supposed to fill your dark soul with lying.
Find the biohazard container location.
Will you get the Nintendo Switch when they come out with Bayonetta 3 with Bayo 2 port? It's not a bad handheld console. It's not a bad console at all, actually. I'm actually kind of more and more warming up to the Switch as its own legitimate console and gaming port thing. I mean, like, such a nice mixture. What a great idea, honestly. Like a mixture of port and home entertainment system. Honestly, Nintendo's been so low as well. Like the bar's been so low for Nintendo that it can only be up from here. Like, it really can't get much worse from Nintendo. Like the worst thing that Nintendo's done lately is the whole Rabid Rabbits thing. It's like people, I mean, like, you know what? We haven't even played the game. It probably is like a shit ton of fun, but we're just kind of like, why? We're all just kind of like shaking our heads, going, that was luck. We're cut down again. Holy fuck. Okay. Oh shit.
Tossing EMP grenade. Tossing frag.
Operator remaining. 1 on 4 remaining.
Fuck. Can I do it? Okay, let's go. Shit. Somebody help me out with cameras. Fuck. He's right here. Oh, up top. Come on, come on, just come through this way.
Secure the biohazard container. Cease securing the room.
Oh no 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 no!
Been
Fuck!
eliminated.
Yeah, he had a shotgun too. Fuck, that's why. That sucked. That sucked. Yeah, he got me in the head as well. Oh my god, denied anime. Oh, Kappa. Thank you for the 5 bits. He'll be coming from behind. No, jerk off. Jerk off. No, Dante jerks off to himself. He puts nipples where they're also his dick? What the fuck? Who do I want to play as? Fuck. That's, yeah, you know, it's Castle. Classic Castle, you know? Rat Trap is my favorite trap. My favorite Dante was the emo twink boy. He'll be coming from behind. Oh yeah, sorry, I read that again. If you had to choose between saving a white child and a black one, which would you pick? Man. I'm not even taking that bait.
Drone has found the biohazard container.
Get back, dude.
Wall reinforced.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Is no one laying up the,
Doorway barricaded.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Initiate jammer.
Yeah, they're up here.
Prevent further access to the biohazard container. Stop the hostiles from securing the container.
Fuck me.
Cease attempting to secure the container. Op 4 is securing the biohazard container.
Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Locked myself out. They've got it. What is he doing?
Secured the container. Mission failed.
I like how ineffective my shotgun was for like getting through that wall. Uh-oh. Total defeat. I should have quit while I was ahead. It's all your fault, Bubba. Just kidding. It's 2 a.m. I'm going to sleep. See you later, Green Boy. Yeah, I'm done streaming for tonight, so let me say whatever. Yeah. Damn, son. Fuck the black child. Jesus. That doesn't sound incriminating. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining me today. Thanks for supporting me. Well, you know, shit's kind of rough and everything like that. Like, and thanks for just not hating me, I guess. But it's okay. Like, if anybody wants to, like, it totally makes sense. But yeah, I just want to get back to creating things and kind of having some sort of semblance again. I think I might get a job. I don't know how quickly I'm going to get back into like making videos. Like, I'm obviously going to continue, but I mean, it's not like my output's going to be like crazy. I think right now I need to focus on making money and saving money and getting comfortable, because my situation's kind of up in the air right now of what might happen to me. So I just got to play this right first, then get comfortable, and then when I'm comfortable, I think I can be back to like doing shit full time for YouTube again. Well, I say full time, but like, yeah, it's not gonna be like the channel. It's not gonna be like working for Adam Plays ever again. Nighty night, Mark. Have a good time at the wedding. Thank you guys. I won't see you guys for like a week, so thank you and take care. I mean, I'll be on Twitter and whatnot, but yeah. Thanks for coming out and joining me for this random stream. I love you guys. Take care and good night. My sweet rat boys. No, I'm just gonna let it. You should update your own personal Patreon. Yeah. Don't worry, I will, because I'm gonna have to start using it from now on now, and it's very different than what it used to be. Good night, guys. I'll just let it play out. Coming a rat.